Good evening, I am Nkix.
I'm Dirk.
I'm Devil.
I'm Popsicle. What is going on?
And we are the Random Tangents. And doing another session of Weird Degenerates, going back to Cards Against Humanity, mainly as a warm-up to a new game that we're going to be playing later tonight called Fiasco. Or not new game, in general, but new game to us, certainly. And this is actually a fairly old game. Alright, let's get this switched over. We're currently set up on the good old bruh button. Listening to the royalty-free ticker music on the MP3 player that's in this.
My bro button. Aha.
Wasn't the one that threw it away. That. Get rid of everything.
Be gone.
Gone.
Oh. So,
There we go.
this is probably an inconvenient time to mention I did not do the tutorial.
Cards Against Humanity.
I mean, this is fairly self-explanatory.
I know how to play Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, Tabletop Simulator is fairly, self-explanatory. Like, just there's nothing complicated that we're going to be doing today. You just click to be able to pick up stuff and activate things. I guess the draw part, actually, because this is a scripted game, this is perfect. You're not going to actually have to know anything. Also, Dirk, you're going to want to put that card back. Because whether it's flipped to AFK or not, the script uses that information.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I figured out how to flip it.
Yeah, F button. Hey, and you can now be pink now if you want to, Popsicle.
I know that's at the keyboard, but I can't not read that as attack. I have flipped to attack position.
You've activated my
You've activated my trap card. 5 ounces of Mexican tar heroin.
Whoa!
You've activated my trap card. Glitter. Pocket glitter.
I love how someone actually did, it looks like someone actually did a 3D panorama to do the reflections on this metal table.
It probably is.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, it's okay. All it is it's just it is a surface that's meant to reflect whatever the surrounding area is.
Oh, okay. I got panicked for a second because I thought I heard people screaming, but it's apparently just my neighbor's fucking music.
Popsicle, if you look on the side where you and Nkix is, you can actually see the table, like, that's below us on that side. It's like
that's what I was talking about, dude.
But I mean, like, it's at an odd angle that I don't think it really should be.
Right, if you do an overhead view and you look at the metal surface, you can actually see the mural that's on the ceiling.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Everybody roll the d20. That's what I was getting to. I'll throw up the MP3 player again to get that ticker music going.
1 second, guys. Give me just a second.
I got 14.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
Of course, I rolled a 3. Why do D20s hate me?
Yeah.
7.
I don't fucking understand people. There's a bunch of teenagers just walking down the street. They're not wearing masks or nothing, and they're just whooping and hollering.
Because they're young and dumb and gonna die.
Alright, your turn to roll the die. Hover over it and click E. Or, sorry, R.
Oh, R?
Yeah, E, I think, just turns it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll click R now.
Yep.
12.
All right, so I get to go first.
Of course, that second one for me is so much better.
So for this particular game, just click the draw where it says, and it will just draw you the 7 cards. And to look at your cards close up, hold Alt while you're hovering over it if you want to read them better.
Okay.
The first card in my hand.
All right, let's see what the first black card is.
How did Stella get her groove back? Oh god. Alright, put on my blindfold.
I mean, the
I'm sorry.
blindfold, as we note in this particular scripted one, is entirely unnecessary because of the randomize button, but up to you.
So where do I put this card that I want to choose?
There's like a little board. Each
Uh-huh.
of these, just set your cards in. The reason it has like an X in those spots is because we're not intended to play in those areas. We can also throw in Rando Calrissian in here.
No, not on top of the other one,
But why not?
because it's meant to be. These are each slotted.
For random purposes and
Yeah.
for people individually.
Because like this keeps it so that they're in order and can't be fucked up for the multiple black cards, and lets it so that no one has to hit the blindfold button or turn their face away from the screen. This particular scripted game is rather well built for how simple Cards Against Humanity is.
That makes sense-a-ringo.
Yeah, having trouble there, in kicks. What's
Yes, I am. I think the fact that I had the a menu open kind of fucked it up. I don't understand why.
well, if you can set it down somewhere. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I grabbed the right one this time.
Alright, randomized.
Now it's randomized.
And remember to go ahead and click the draw button. It'll automatically 7.
Alright.
There's also a flip button. I know we haven't played this one in a while, but this one is all convenience.
Alright.
It
How
did
did
not put
Stella-
down the one I wanted to put down. I just realized that. Oh well.
Alright. Well, how did Stella get her groove back? Going around punching people. Eh. Child abuse. Oh god, those two go together. Scientology. Stella. Every ounce of charisma. Wait a minute. Every ounce of charisma left in Mick. Oh god. Mick Jagger's died.
Jesus!
Alright, Mick Jagger. Mick Jagger's got it.
All right.
Oh,
Who had Mick Jagger?
Yeah, put a token on the circle of.
Which would be me.
You had Mick Jagger?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Alright. It is Dirk's turn.
I think the rando actually breaks the game. I can't.
Then let's not do a random.
Fair enough. I mean, it feels odd to play with just 4 people, but I guess 4 people is pretty much enough.
I mean, this wasn't even the game we're going to be playing, was it? So
No,
I don't
I
see
mean-
why it matters.
No, okay. So my whole thing was that Fiasco is incredibly high storytelling game. This is the warm up to doing that. So we are streaming right now. That's why I did the whole intro before.
What? No, I thought you just did that to practice in front of the mirror.
Oh fuck no! I don't practice. Who practices?
I'll leave the room.
Oh.
All right. Everybody join hands and close your eyes. Do you sense that? That's the presence of blank in this room. Yeah, if whenever you select a card, if you want, you can just hit flip before you pull it out of your hand to make sure that no one ends up seeing it.
You can also hit the middle mouse button.
Really? Does that work?
Yeah.
Oh, neat. I didn't know that one.
Can I toss this into the deck pile and just have cards everywhere?
No, deck piles are not physics based. You knock the entire pile over like you just did.
Aw, that's lame.
Like physics basing every individual card. You'll also notice that at a certain point, the
I
height maxes
demand.
out.
This is tabletop simulator. I demand the strictest realism.
It's not really intended for physics-based games, though there are a couple in here. I do have a putt-putt course that works kind of well. Anyway.
Everybody join hands, close your eyes. Do you sense that? That's the presence of William Shatner in this room. Do you sense that? It's the presence of Morgan Freeman's voice. Hello, everyone. It's a good day. That's the presence of a micro penis in this room.
I wonder how far I can zoom.
Damn.
Hey!
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Move goes Gracious.
I was hoping micro penis would win.
I, of course, put William Shatner.
I saw that. I'm like, okay, that's an immediate contender. And then I saw, okay, that's just better.
Personally,
micro penis. I'm like, for sheer randomness and also just because it would be funny, that could win, but nah.
I do like the presence of the Rando Calrissian just because it is like it will randomly be the funniest guy at the table for whatever reason.
Well, I mean, all we have to do is flip one of these cards.
See, I tried that. That is not correct. You have to have an actual additional person in this room for the coding to actually pick up that there's another person.
I thought we've done it before.
We have. I don't know that the actual like automatic like victory condition pops up or not.
Well, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Problem for another time.
Right.
I wonder if they're thinking about putting out like a whole mini coronavirus, like a little set. Before the terrorists, all we had was repression.
Terrorist win.
Before women in yogurt commercials, all we had was a saxophone solo.
Okay.
Before white privilege, all we had was unquestioning obedience.
Yep, that's the winner right there.
Oh
That's
my
the winner.
God. Who?
Mucho gracias.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
I don't think random's the issue here. It just seems like the thing's broken.
Yeah, it seems like it
No,
only works.
it popped up for e-kicks.
Yeah, it popped up
I don't know what you're
once.
talking about.
You were the one to
I'm in the
touch
lead, therefore everything is working as intended.
I mean, we really don't have trust issues here, so like going off of the little token telling us who won, it's unnecessary.
Yeah. So if we want, we can go ahead and start adding the rando.
We'll do it in the next round.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so now I draw from this black card pile.
Yes, you draw a.
That is not how you draw from the black
When
card
you-
pile.
yeah.
so-
Click real quick and drag.
Well, yeah, when you click and hold, you pick up the whole thing. When you click and drag
Legend
away,
tells hold on, let me put on my Deckard Cain voice. Legend tells a princess who's been asleep for 1,000 years and can only be awoken by black. Having too much fun just tossing this stupid little die around.
Dang it! I got the best card for this. It's what always happens.
What?
After I play a card and then draw, it seems like every best card for what I just
dice!
for the card I would have just played.
I was theory crafting this like quick draw version of Cards Against Humanity, where everybody draws 3 cards every turn.
Legend tells of a princess who has been asleep for 1,000 years and can only be awoken by slapping a racist old lady. Can only be awoken by daddy's belt.
Oh God, that's wrong on so many levels.
The Hawaiian goddess Kapo and her flying detachable. But oh man, I need to brush up on my mythos. Apparently, oh.
I didn't know one of the Hawaiian goddesses. Thank you. I didn't know one of the Hawaiian goddesses
It goes to daddy's. Oh my
had a built-in Ona hole. I was unaware of that particular benefit.
Oh man. Whoa,
Jesus.
we're PG-13 here, man.
What?
What are you thinking?
No, we are not.
No, we are not monetizable. This is the number of fucks that we say alone.
Yeah, that automatically, downgrades us. And then not to mention, there for a very long time on Borderlands 3, we opened up with having a talk about Fudas.
Several times. That was a running theme in our playthrough of Borderlands 3 to just continue to bring up. It's like, oh yeah, we haven't talked about some additional aspects of Fudas today, have we?
Oh Jesus.
Blank. Kid tested, mother approved. This is going to be wrong on so many levels.
I'm gonna ruin it. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm confused why things keep happening. I think there's something wrong with my keyboard. Hey, wait. Stop doing that.
Alright. Having a penis. Kid tested, mother approved. The hardworking Mexican. Kid tested, mother approved.
Oh.
Pretty princess dress up board game. Kid tested, mother approved. Okay, that actually seems kind of feasible.
I mean, straightforward, yeah.
Kanye West. Kid tested, mother approved. Oh god.
I don't think any mother approves.
Hey!
Dang it.
Let me guess, Dirk, you had having a
Yes. It's like I have to ruin it. It's the worst.
No, Kanye West is the worst.
That's the worst that can't win. I mean, mine had a chance. A successful job interview begins with a firm handshake and ends with blank. Click on the draw there, Popsicle.
Look, I knew what I was in for. I have committed myself to this train to hell.
Everything all right in Kicks?
Not quite. I knocked my phone down, and then because it was charging, I have bent my charger, but it appears to still be working.
Yeah, I heard a loud noise and I thought about asking, but you just seem to be so uncoordinated at times.
It really has nothing to do with coordination. It's more about nowhere to put shit right now.
Or yeah. Okay.
My desk is already full up.
A successful job interview begins with a firm handshake and ends with having sex on top of a pizza. I mean, that would probably be a successful job interview for a porno. Ends with a mating display. I mean, casting couch. Ends with a Burmese tiger pit? Oh, God. A man on the brink of... God, it's like three of them are all the same thing.
Yes.
See, my brain did the whole like a handshake, a man on the brink of orgasm, and the thought of like if you shake it more than twice, you're playing.
You know what? By that logic, had I thought of it, that might have beat out the pizza.
Oh, come on!
Why am I getting
We
all
just
these
drew
doubles?
two that have been hilarious with each other.
Okay, I did not draw cards that were better than what I played.
Didn't have good cards that time around, unfortunately.
Well, if fun and interesting facts about rocks is good enough for the complex geopolitical quagmire that is the Middle East, it's good enough for me. If giving money and personal information to strangers on the internet is good enough for a RoboCop, it's good enough for me.
I trust you, citizen.
If two whales fucking the shit out of each other is good enough for a robust mongoloid, it's good enough for me. Well, if whatever you wish, mother, is good enough for Jeff Goldblum, it's good enough for me.
Oh, God.
The last two, I feel like the last two. It has to be one of them. That last one, I don't know why. It's probably just Jeff Goldblum. Why?
Who had Jeff Goldblum?
Sounds like no one.
Was that random?
Holy fuck, random one on a two-parter.
Popsicle? Which one were you?
No, I was fun about math and rocks.
Yeah, the interesting facts about rocks was a close second for me. So
Yeah, I had robust mongoloids.
All right, Popsicles go.
Oh boy. Get these stupid white cards out of my sight.
okay. Can you not clean up while I'm trying to move the points?
It's Today on Mythbusters, we found out how long blank can withstand blank.
Wait a minute, what the heck?
I think you forgot to flip that, Dirk.
I did flip it. It rotated it instead of flipping it.
Where the fuck? There it is.
All right, we're good to go.
Yeah, it used to pop up a message if you hit randomize more than once. I assure you, it's random.
Alright. Today on Mythbusters, we found out exactly how long the human body can withstand centaurs. I would say roughly 50%.
That's probably about all they could take.
Today on Mythbusters, we found out how long a lamprey swimming up the toilet and latching onto your taint can withstand chainsaws for hands. I think there's multiple problems in this scenario here.
Oh, yeah?
Namely, how do you flush?
You probably
Your
don't
elbow.
want to.
And how do you get toilet paper?
That you own a bidet, like a fancy gentleman that you are.
Today on Mythbusters, we found out how long your weird brother can withstand daddy issues. Today on Mythbusters, we found out how long Hodor can withstand genuine human connection. Oh no!
I don't even like Game of Thrones,
Thank
but
you.
I like that.
Oh no!
I don't even know who Hodor is.
He's the guy that takes care of the crippled kid.
I have never seen Game of Thrones, so I would not know.
That's why I used the basic descriptions. I figured you would have seen at least a meme.
Dear Sir or Madam, we regret to inform you that the office of blank has denied your request for blank.
I got it. I absolutely got it.
I'm trying to decide if I want to play this one.
At some point, this moment must unfreeze.
Okay.
Okay. So, dear Sir or Madam, we regret to inform you that the office of Being Fabulous has denied your request for me time. Dear Sir or Madam, we regret to inform you that the office of A Really Cool Hat has denied your request for Bill Nye the Science Guy.
I feel like that would have sounded better if you flipped them.
The other way around.
Yeah, other way around. Dear Sir or Madam, we regret to inform you that the office of Dark and Mysterious Forces Beyond Our Control has denied your request for Sacrificing Isaac to the Lord.
Okay.
Biblical reference, got it.
Nice biblical
Dear
reference.
Sir or Madam,
Yeah.
we regret to inform you that the office of Muhammad, peace be upon him, has denied your request for praying the gay away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that had to win. My Being Fabulous and Me Time, while, interactive and short, does
It
not
was
beat
good,
Praying
though.
the
I
Gay
liked
Away.
I honestly thought that was popsicles.
What?
I kind of agree. I thought that was popsicles as well. It just seemed like a popsicle thing.
What, the being fabulous thing?
Yes.
You
in
don't think
Newtown.
I'm fabulous? You
No.
don't think I masturbate?
I mean, we know for a fact that you do. Well, Popsicle doesn't, but, they haven't heard the stories.
No one needs to hear the stories, Dirk. You don't even need to reference that there are stories.
Yes, I do. You don't tell stuff, man. Behold the 4 horsemen of of the apocalypse: war, famine, death, and blank.
Mine might seem a little racist.
Oh boy.
I mean, it would have been like extremely racist, but also hilarious if it happened to be that Mexican worker.
A hardworking Mexican?
Yeah, that one.
I think a hardworking Mexican could really pull the apocalypse together. I don't know about you guys.
Probably could. Behold the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse: war, famine, death, and Africa. War, famine, death, and Joe Biden. Oh God, top.
Yep, that's got to be the winner.
War, famine, death, and chugging a lava lamp. Random. Okay.
Is it
War-
warm or not?
War, famine, death, and sudden. Sudden poop explosion disease.
And that-
Hello.
Yeah, that's 100%.
Damn, I thought Joe Biden would have won.
Yeah.
Joe Biden was gonna win until sudden poop disease happened.
I would have to say
I mean,
that
I
sudden
had
poop
Africa.
disease is a good fill-in for, disease.
Yeah.
Pestilence is what was missing. There's one particular song that's stuck in my head from Fiddle on the Roof, and it's the "If I was a rich man, bitty 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 bum. If I was a rich man, bitty bitty bum. If I was a wealthy man." I can't not have it play in my head about once a day. I'm not 100% sure why.
I
think that sounds like a doctor problem.
I don't like musicals or theater or any of that stuff, so that stuff stays very far away from me.
I saw the movie in class, so while I did enjoy it, because musical stuff is something that I am definitely interested in. I've been in musicals. I did not choose to watch that particular one.
Okay.
Coming to Broadway next season. Getting hilariously gangbanged by the Blue Man Group on the roof.
Complete with PVC's music. So every thrust has with it.
Coming to Broadway next season. Reconciling quantum theory with general relativity on the roof.
Sidecan, I actually got to
I
see
mean,
the Blue
that's
Man
one
Group
way
once,
to
and it
get
was pretty
science to
fucking
the
great.
masses.
Coming to Broadway next season. A pile of squirming bodies on the roof.
Just sounds like a lazy orgy.
Aw, man.
Was it
Yeah,
random?
Quantum theory.
I'm guessing that's the random.
Random.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I was the Blue Man Group.
That was breastfeeding.
I liked it because of the random quality of it. It's just doing a thing in a weird place instead of, just sex stuff on a roof.
I was breastfeeding a child sex stuff on the roof.
Yeah, man, that's discriminatory, man. That is a natural thing for mothers to do.
I mean, it depends on what you consider a child.
What are you, from Alabama?
I'm thinking of the me, myself, and Irene.
I think
Oh God.
I'm too young for that.
Really?
Oh.
It's classic
How old
Jim
are you?
Carrey.
I don't know. Anyway, don't forget, beginning this week, Casual Friday will officially become Blank Friday.
You should watch that. That particular scene definitely disgusted Jim Carrey. It was one of the scenes that he is upset about having done, but the whole movie is very good if you like Jim Carrey at all.
Oh, where his character swooped in and started breastfeeding.
Yeah.
Oh, I do remember that.
Yeah, there's the mother sitting on the park bench breastfeeding her child, and then just all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
he said it was like one of the most humiliating things he'd ever done.
Yes, that is indeed what he said.
Because it's during the first bit where
He
Charlie
snaps.
loses control and Hank takes over. And that song, oh, I'm not fit to touch the hem of your bonnet. That for some reason I remember. Because I think it plays like a saxophone or something during it. It's actually a decent sounding song.
Alright. Casual Friday will officially become a hopeless amount of spiders Friday.
Oh God! That's my
Casual
sister.
Friday will officially become Christopher Walken Friday.
Oh, that office would be insufferable.
Casual Friday will become Anal Beads Friday. Oh, that'd be a lot of awkward walking.
Except for the one chick that walks in there like a pro. Wait, this was only Friday?
Who says it has to be a chick?
Yeah, I was gonna say. You just see fucking like Bill from IT walking like he owns the place.
He's even
Fucking
out.
lawnmower cord hanging out of his pants jeans.
That reminds me of the one office scene where Creed comes
Sorry, I
in
didn't mean to
covered in
read the
blood
whole
on
one, I'm
Halloween.
sorry. Oh yeah, that was really convenient.
Oh, it's Halloween. Yeah, it's really good. It's really, really good. All right, I feel like we're warmed up enough. We've gone around the table a couple times. We can get into Fiasco. So we'll cut off this particular stream right here. I've been in Kix.
I've been Dirk.
I've been double.
I've been Popsicle. I still don't know what I'm doing here. Who are these people?
Table flip!
And we will catch y'all next time. Peace.